computer screen. No, I mean, it's not. I can't tell, actually.
Alright, I've started streaming, even though there's nothing on it. Hopefully it fixes itself.
Hmm.
If not, tell everyone on that stream to go to the new one.
I don't think there were any viewers there when I checked.
There we go. But yeah. Have you read through the book yet?
No. I was waiting for the next opportunity where I can do this, so I don't have to like sit in the background and just listen to stuff I've already read.
Fair enough.
Even though I said I was just gonna get to it anyway, but you know what? This is enjoyable.
Oh my lord. My distilled water doesn't have its top on it, and I found it on its side. That's no good.
Lovely.
I need that shit, though. Well, that's gonna go over there and never be touched again, so that I can use it more.
Lovely.
Well then, where did you stop off? Where did you leave at?
What you mean?
Which chapter did you leave off at? For
In
my
your
book,
story?
because I know which book. I know we stopped on yours.
Let me pull everything back up again. Mainly just here since I already had mine up.
Also, don't mind the fact that last writing block lasted for 15 hours.
I kept popping into the chat and being like, why are y'all still going?
Yeah, it was dumb, but we were having a lot of fun, so, I don't mind it.
I mean, it's not gonna go that long again. I swear on my bones.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've got to sleep tonight.
Sleep. Oh, I haven't heard of such a concept.
Nope.
But anyways,
Nope. This
so
entire potato went bad. We went through.
y'all went farther than when I left off, I guess. So y'all
Yeah.
finished the chapter, right?
We finished.
It just took
We
y'all a
finished
while.
everything.
Brug.
Because during it,
Well,
you were gone, so we can restart where we left off. Obviously, with you, because I don't want anyone to feel left out.
don't start back at like the exact page because I had already read that chapter.
So
But
you've read
I'm
chapter
trying to
A
remember.
plus. I mean A alpha, because that's where you left off.
Yeah. Every page has at least one error.
I love it.
Whoa.
One moment, please.
Mhm.
I am back. So, yeah. Wonder how
Yeah.
many errors are in the 6 pages of chapter B.
You know what? I'm just gonna look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
11.
12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Every time
23,
I say I am, it counts as an error.
24, 25, 26, 27,
36.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I got 38.
God damn.
Man, the
Grammarly
story
doesn't.
sucks.
Man, Grammar sure does not like my writing.
It thinks that you are a horrible writer.
Yeah.
Like, one can literally just see your story. Like, anyone can see your story and say, "Man, this is hot garbage,"
Yeah,
because Grammarly said so.
yeah, anyone. It's not like they would still give it a chance anyway. At least I hope they would.
No. Bad grammar means horrible story. End
Obvi-
of story.
Obviously. I mean, character context doesn't matter now, does it?
What the heck is that? Grammarly didn't tell me what that was. What is this forbidden art you speak of? It is called character context, my child. Bruh.
you feel I feel like this is one of those Undertale moments.
My child, have you heard of this technique called character context? You silently shake your head. You don't remember that in the Grammarly lesson.
Duolingo
Oh,
hasn't taught you about this.
you poor innocent child. Here, let me help you. Oh my, the story is less than average, let's just say. I have no Grammarly errors. It's perfect.
Grammarly likes your story, even though we saw a lot of. let me
It's
let me put.
because I kind of work around it, I guess. I use it as like a super good spell check, basically.
Even though Google does that for you.
I know, but at the same time, like it'll tell me how many. It's easier to see this way, and
Yeah, that's fair.
it will tell me how many errors I have.
That's fair, my dude.
Also, because I suck at typing, so yeah.
We all suck at something. I guess typing
You,
isn't
you
your
could
thing.
you could have put that differently. You know
Yeah, I know. I know.
that?
We all suck at something, but this isn't my thing I suck at. For that, we look at Smash Brothers.
Yo, my internet on like ever since we did some fixes and stuff like that, my internet looking fresh. I can actually play this game, and I didn't even do bad in the tournament today.
Yo, that's sick.
I almost beat the number one seeded dude, but alas, I did not.
It'd be like that.
And then I lost to some Bayo player who I almost beat him as well. At one point, I got janked out because like they used like it was like their up smash or forward smash, but it prolonged like the hitbox because my Patui was already like on the ground there.
Damn.
So
Just
so I
ran
got hit
into
by
no.
it.
You ran in on a Bayo? What are you? Not a plant player? You should have just. You should just stayed there. Bayo can't do anything to you.
She has bullets and they're scary.
You can just duck under them.
I'm a lanky boy.
Yeah, you just duck under them.
But then what do? I have to actually do damage, and she's gonna approach me, and
That's
then
the
she just
point.
keeps doing.
She approaches you, the plant that wants people to approach.
Well, that's boring. I want to have fun.
You know what you do then? You patooey, and then you down B,
You know,
and then you mix up with.
you know what? That's pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Some people get messed up whenever you like crouch for no reason. Like they'll think you're down being, so they'll put up a shield. And then you can just
Oh dang.
like if you,
Kind of smart. Not gonna lie.
it is a big brain move. It's a big
Cause I
brain
down
kind
B
of
a
deal.
lot. Cause down B's like stupid good.
It's not stupid good, but it's got its uses.
Patui is stupid good.
Patooey is by far one of the best moves in the game, but we don't talk about that.
As a plant main, I can assure you that it is.
And it's a plant
And
secondary, or like as a bygone plant secondary. I can also say that Patooey is busted as fuck.
Honestly.
Alright, so let's actually get to doing what we were supposed to be doing today. Today, we are writing. Not writing, but we're gonna be doing some reading.
Whew. I have not made any edits to chapter 3 in a while after like my major rework a while back, so hopefully it won't be like disgusting like the other chapters, and I have to like add a lot to them like I did with chapter 2 and even a bit for 1.
Yeah. Alright, let me open up Fanta Black real quick.
Vanta African American.
Vantamanian. Opera, don't open. That's not what I want you to do. That's not cool.
See.
Let me just quickly just close that. Close that. Look at the live dashboard. Real quick, like.
It seems the stream has no viewers.
That's fine. As long as we're having fun,
I
it's all
mean,
good.
alright.
I don't mind not having any viewers. Like, that's never been a problem of mine.
But haven't you said in the past that you wanted to advertise your channel more? And you keep saying we'll get around to doing that?
Yeah, I did say that we get around to do that. Okay.
I literally advertise your streams sometimes, like on some of my servers.
Damn, mate. It's pretty good. Hold on.
Like I remember a bunch of people came into your Smash arena. That was one of the times I did it.
Nice.
Like that Neo dude, like the Terry player. Oh yeah, that dude, like that dude haunts me in my dreams. So I just stick him on you.
No, like, and then you watch him just whittle down.
Obliterate the arena.
No, not even obliterate the arena. I fight him once. He loses. He quits.
What?
Did you not see that?
What? No, I don't remember that happening at all. What the heck?
So like, he was running the arena while I was just inside the spectators arena. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go in. Terry Kirby is not a fun matchup, by the way. Not for the Terry player. It's very fun for me, but it's not fun for the Terry player.
How? It sounds like Kirby would just die like at super early percent.
You kill him before he even gets go.
How?
Kirby Edgeguard.
Kirby. You just down air them.
I don't even just down air them, I nair them. Gimping is
And
a
then
lot
Terry
easier.
dies.
Gimping is a lot easier whenever the opponent has 9 frames to grab the ledge.
It's really sad. And I need to take advantage of that because I can't fight Terry to save my entire family lineage.
Yeah, you can just down tilt them with any character.
But then up B hitbox goes whoosh.
Haha! Funny thing, I do that with Kirby. Down tilt them as Kirby.
How? But the up B hitbox.
Nah, man. As long as you trade, you're fine. And besides, those 9 frames, he doesn't have a hitbox. So you just walk up to him.
What?
Yeah. And the hitbox is not even that big, so you can just stand next to the ledge, not on the ledge.
Well, even then, it's not like if the characters I play can really take advantage of that. I play Min. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can down tilt his Min.
That's it.
You can down tilt.
No.
You can ram him. You can forward
I can
slash
ram
him.
I can dragon them.
You can even megawatt him.
I can megawatt. I cannot megawatt them.
It's one of the few characters where you can consistently megawatt the opponent.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dang. Interesting. Man, why has no one ever talked about this? Like, literally, I've never met a Terry player or just a Smash player in general who's ever brought that up.
Yeah, out of upbeat, unless he sweet spots, he can't grab the ledge until 9 frames have passed after the hitbox comes out.
Hmm. I see.
So if he fucks up, that GG, you don't. Marth forward smash.
I'm really not good at this kind of stuff, so I feel like I'm not gonna actually take advantage of it.
As long as you know that you can just you can just hold ram, you're fine. Also, hello there.
Hey,
How are you doing, Koninja?
Hello.
I'm glad to hear it.
okay, good. You can hear me.
Every
Yeah.
time I see your icon and your like your bio, all I think is, man, this guy watched JoJo Part 4. Good for him, I guess.
For real.
Hi there, JoJo Part 4 villain Kira Yoshikage from the
Uh.
great anime series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god. For real. You can even click on my profile. It's just all JoJo.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of people hate to see online. I mean,
No.
you know what? I did mean that actually.
What do you mean? It's not
I
that
mean,
bad.
like the moment someone just sees everything that you're about, and it's just JoJo references online, people are scared. Not scared by that. People don't like to associate with that.
Honestly, it'd be like that though.
It do be like that.
Dooba-dooba-doom-bum-bum. So we're just gonna do
Anywho,
some
so
reading, some writing for the next 3 hours and 30 minutes.
oh, he headed out. When someone disses his JoJo references.
Damn. Like, I'm gonna head out.
I'm a head out.
I like how there's a meme. I like how there's a meme format of trying to make a meme, trying to say that memes are other memes, just in disguise.
Honestly. I'm transcending past this physical form because I refuse to be made out of this ravioli looking cells. Johnson told us about biology.
Alright, let's actually start reading, or else we're actually never gonna do it if we don't start. Ever.
Yeah.
So where
Yeah.
should we start off? Should we start off with you or me?
Whatever you want.
It's up to you because I don't mind at all. All I know is that we gotta reread chapter 2 on your end.
Yeah. You know what? You can start off with you.
Okay. That's fair.
But first,
A word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm gonna move my computer to my room so I can do this grade A voice acting.
Okay.
My apologies, good sir, but I must take some of your time.
It's all good.
I'm gonna leave. Okay, be right back.
Doopa doopa dum bum ba ba da ba da ba dum. Bum ba da dum ba da dun da da dun dun. Dun da 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 dun da. Dun da ba dum ba dum bun da.
I have returned.
Ba dum ba ba dum ba ba dum ba da dun da dun da 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 dun da da dun da da dun da 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 ba dun dun dum ba ba dum ba da dun da da dun da dun.
I am back.
Yeah, apparently people are talking in chat, but they're talking in the wrong chat. Oh, there we go. Your
Is
Discord
everyone
link.
good?
Oh, Discord is dead. Cameron's back. Stitches is here. Okay. So basically, everything is dead.
Uh-huh.
So
So,
I've gotta quickly go get a Discord invite that's not dead. Even though the one I put in there is not supposed to expire, so I just forget about it. I'm mad. Okay.
it really be like that sometimes.
First things first. Now that I can see chat, there we go. New Discord link. Refresh and it'll be in the description.
Oh, great. We're gonna have more people here.
And yes, it has been a hot minute. How you doing, Cameron?
Chamarone.
Knight, do not blame me. Blame the fact that YouTube doesn't like to do things properly. Also, why is this not writer's block?
What?
Reading and writing come together.
Elementary school be like. And so, the reading and writing did, in fact, come together.
Yeah. It did. Yeah, all the way back in elementary, my friend. Elementary, my dear sir. I'm glad you're doing great.
You say this so aggressively. You remember that one, like, that one dude from My Hero Academia with, like, the wind power, with the wind quirk, who just, like, screams all the time.
The blood sight! Yeah, damn
I'm
it.
so happy that you're having a wonderful day today!
I'm happy that you're having a wonderful day.
See?
God damn it. Alright, let's start reading. To this. We're on chapter A plus minus. On it.
Yes.
You've read. How'd you enjoy it? Like, I know you read the rest of A Alpha by
A Alpha?
yourself. Did you see anything that you didn't like, or anything you didn't like, or whatever? Just give me some constructive criticisms.
Gonna skim through it, and I was gonna say, like, this, like, All
All I know is that
thing I'll
A
say,
Alpha is. Oh, you go first.
what were you gonna say? Just so I don't, like...
Oh, I was just gonna say that this is home to my favorite quote of all time. Fucking Celeste roast.
Which is... Wait, what are you talking about?
Have you not read it?
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing, because Celeste is kind of like a dirtbag to people sometimes, so...
No, look, it's right here. Like, if you look on the thing.
What page?
Page 34.
Scrolling right now.
Scrolling.
First time this- Whoa!
Obviously, you haven't read the entire thing.
I forgot about that. I've been so stuck into my own writing recently that I forgot about that. Oh my god. Modern age drug addict going to withdrawal. And you're telling me she's actually like this. Fine then. I'll roll with this. I mean, you already know my favorite quote, so...
It is the best quote.
My hands are getting pretty close to what you like to call the hip.
Yes.
That's my favorite one. But I will say, like, this chapter was stupid funny, and I really liked it. Your mic is
Oh no,
kind
it's
of
good.
weird right now.
It's good now.
We're
isn't
good.
it?
We're good. We're good.
Okay, yeah, my mic likes to unplug itself again. I also like the fact that Justin prioritized the toy store over his own job.
It really be like that. Like sometimes you just see the Skylanders on sale. You know, you know what you gotta do.
Sometimes you're just like, this right here, I need a break from day-to-day life. Let's go do something nice.
Also, like, is he famous or not? It's like people like treat him like he is. Some people treat him like he really isn't. And then there's like the thing like in the letter, which they have a emoji, but they start with hello, like they're so polite, and then they pull up the heart emoji like frame 26. I'm kind of being serious here. Like, is he actually world renowned and famous, or is he not?
Yeah, he is. It's just some people like him, some people hate him. It all
I
depends on your
mean,
look upon who he is and how he acts. Most people just see his actions over the television. They don't really get to know him.
Then by him being so famous, more people would know about Celeste too. Then that only
No,
seems
like
kind of fitting.
he keeps her secret. Like that.
But he has to show it to everyone who, in every case.
Yeah, anyone that's a police officer or deals with the law. Not everyone deals with the law, and the media is not allowed to learn this kind of thing. Only like the first bit. So everyone knows that he has instant movement. The thing people don't know is that Celeste exists. So like people just start underestimating him, so to speak. Because you're gonna look at a chubby white man and a girl with pink hair. Like, what are you gonna do? Not think that they're underwhelming? Like,
I mean,
you see that this man has
like,
for instance, you see this man has the representation of a god. His reputation is immaculate. However, when he shows up to the scene, it's just a fat man and a pink-haired girl that's shorter than literally anything on the earth.
How tall are they? Like both of them?
Okay, we already know that Celeste is 4'11",
Bruh.
and Justin's like 5'5".
Okay, Justin's like 5, and Celeste is like
A midget.
no.
I don't know if I made her
Come on.
4'11" for this one. Let me go check real quick. Four.
I was thinking like 5'1" or 5'2" or something.
She's 4'8".
Huh. So that's kind of baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're gonna look
baby.
Yeah, and you're gonna look at these two and think, oh, these are the people that are gonna end our lives. There's no way. And then it happens, and you're like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh damn.
And then he's like, the world, no.
Alright. I hate I hate people that reference that his power is literally just Dio's time stop, because it isn't.
I mean, it's not. It isn't. If people want to go to like second dimension level JoJo references, they could be like a King Crimson joke if they want to.
What?
But it's like off-brand King Crimson. That's what it is.
Not even the thing is, King Crimson, even he skips time, and he can't do anything
I know it's
during
good time.
And he can't do anything during that skip time. to change the outcome.
King Crimson.
So what Justin
King
does.
Crimson is just budget instant movement.
What instant
You just
movement
made,
does?
You just made King Crimson stronger.
Damn. But what instant movement does is it freezes an instant. You can interact with anything you want. However, it doesn't happen until the instant is over. So like you have to turn off your abilities for you to see the fruits of your efforts. And if it isn't enough, the character can't exactly like go in and out of instances over and over and over again. So basically, you're left with this kind of power system where, did I really do anything or did I go overboard? Because you don't know. And then you turn off your power, and then you just see the opponent get sent into like the stratosphere, and you're like, "Oh, I went too far."
It work though. It's like physically, he doesn't sound very strong. But he's a police officer, so like he must be at least like competently strong.
He's not even that. Like, the only reason why he's been accepted is because of his ability. And as I said before, you can. The way his ability works is that every time he hits something or pushes on something, the force stays there, so we can just do it again. And the force will be doubled.
So it's like Days of the Wild, where you just could keep hitting the box over and over and over and over until it gets to the stratosphere.
Yeah. Like,
and then you let go, and then it does.
And like you see how if he stays in there for enough time and hits it enough, the force will be enough to take out anything.
Okay.
The problem is that the character's like physically weak.
So why doesn't he just bring?
What?
Why doesn't he just bring a weapon?
He does.
Huh. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
Yo, Borg.
But you know what?
Or Borge. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a nice day. Alright, so yeah.
I can't see chat. Like, hold on. Is it live?
Yeah, it's live.
No, it's just. Do I got the wrong stream?
You got the wrong stream.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
No, I saw the video. I'm gonna find
just check
the
my
correct
channel
one real quick.
Just go into my channel.
Gotcha. Okay, how's everyone doing in chat today? Anyways, so shall we get started then?
Yeah.
Or at least catch up the viewers a little bit who might be a little confused.
Alright, so basically, during the last 3 chapters, we have been introduced to the, points of views of this chapter. The point of view of Murasami, and the point of view of the main character, Justin Cosmolite, and his wacky, stupid ability. That makes no sense, but it does.
It's somehow the dumbest and smartest thing about him.
Well then.
So, yeah. Okay.
Over the
And
last,
so, he never came back.
Damn. Alright. So, to anyone that has read the first 2 chapters, anything that you may have questions on or anything else, please go read the first 3 chapters. I'm not about to summarize it because honestly I don't have it all memorized right now, so I can't summarize it. But basically what I can say is policemen go to place because bad guys are there. Like, that's the base general thing for this chapter. Anyway, with that being said, let's start rating chapter A plus minus, A Broken Ambush.
Got you. Any about the voices?
Yeah.
Usual? Any new characters at all?
Oh, there's like one new voice, but
We'll get to it when you get to it.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Well then, let us begin.
Me and Suzuki are stuck down in God knows where. Just give me a break and give us another day to rest. I'm not in any shape to get up after what happened last night. Boss, get up! I know you're just buying time. We meet up at the rooftops by sundown today. We have to meet up at the rooftops by sundown today. I'm sure the other crime organizations used to be our distraction. I'm sure the other crime organizations used our distraction to their advantage. We may have lost some of our own, but our partner said that when the time came, everything would be ours. Jeez, I can't read today.
He really not be reading though.
It's time me and her made ourselves useful today. I get up with a bit of an unfriendly force to my legs. Imagination sickness is wearing on my mind harder than usual. I guess that's the fall doing the talking now. If you want to take over Suzuki, that's fine for you.
Okay, so I'll be doing her.
Yeah.
Okay, starting from Murasami, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Murasami, I know you're trying to get yourself up at this point. You know, it's not a good idea for anyone to do. At least after that fall, rest a little longer. You're gonna need it for now.
Suzuki's flares up a bit. And lights a cloth inside her jacket. Boston throws it onto the floor and it flares into a large flame.
Okay, it's warm in this harsh place. I never did like it in here in the first place. It's too stuffy, and flames tend to a metal if it's too warm.
It's obvious she's been using her imagination break a lot since she woke up. Her hair is singed and her skirt is just flaming. It's hot in here, and I know it isn't just me. For now, we gotta play low and slow until help is sent. Or we ran out of time to wait. Boss, I need you to tell me where we need to go, so that I can warp us there instead. You're already wearing yourself down. I don't need you shutting down again like last night. And I care for you, damn it. I don't know if it was me being tired or embarrassed that makes my final sentence come out as if I'm a 5-year-old. That doesn't matter to me, though. The face she made at me made it all worth it. First, she was embarrassed, then mad, then she just hid her face in her jacket. All that I did was make it easier to see through it. No, I'm not that kind of guy. Though I'm sure there are some sickos out there that actually care for this kind of service out there. Fuck those kinds of guys.
Nice. Also, quick welcome to everyone who has joined the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all guys are having a wonderful day.
Man, night. I'm sorry. What could be causing you to get out and stay out? I don't know.
Not sure what you're going on about, but I got the next plan, so I'll start there. Come on, it's the worst partner.
That got me blushing in my own shirt. So she's got me in the same pickle as her. Not to say it's a bad place to be, though. It's quite warm in the shirt. You're still talking.
Okay, big problem with this story, but like it's hard to tell who's talking.
Well, mostly whenever
Straight
a
up.
new person starts talking, it's in a different paragraph. And I always keep it that way so it's consistent.
Got you. I'll keep that in mind. So, you can go outside right now? Or is it too much to ask from you? Can't stand up.
I force my legs to move me closer to her as I sit down. I smile and put my head out of my shirt. Boss, I can't move you there. At least for now. We can wait as long as you need. in as long as it takes. Screw everything else in the world. Let's just sit here and forget about it. I guess my mind's looking for my survival now. That's pretty cool of you, brain. But if we have to, I'll go with you to the recon point. To the day be for us. An old man once told me, I think I get it, but time is money, and if we don't show up, we're doomed from the start. So at that, me and Boss go back to sleep. Nothing much could be done from our end until we rest up and get our strength back. There are things are looking up from earlier, and I quite like it. It's quite the nice life in the end, isn't it, Suzuki? But apart from your book is as hood as when I read it last time. Well, that's a
yes, very gangsta, very hood. Stinky stitches,
very description.
very description. Quite
Indeed.
nice.
Alarms, 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 alarms. Oh God, do they suck. Celeste, please stop doing whatever you're doing and let me sleep. I can't even turn them off. Celeste is the alarm clock every morning. Every time she does this, she just laughs. Every single goddamn time. She forces the same morning onto me. You'd think I'd get used to this after a while, but I'd rather keep my sanity in the morning, thank you very much. This isn't very cash money.
What is she actually doing? What the heck?
Basically,
Like, is it just like a crux on an alarm?
No, she's being the alarm. She's just acting like an alarm clock.
That's very undescriptive for someone who didn't have a single line of dialogue. So it's kind of hard to see that.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
if you're gonna wake up, you're gonna tell me I meant good, you dummy. Thanks. That's pretty good.
Sleepyhead, you know you need 8 hours of sleep. Screw that, Celeste. Just screw that. You know you need 8 hours of sleep. It's needed for anyone to actually give a darn about you waking up in the morning. To wake up and smell the new food they have in this place. It's actually some top quality stuff in there. Lavender. Oh god, that smells good.
She's such a tease. But this isn't that bad in the end. I think she knows how much my limits are at this time of day. You're still talking. It's the same paragraph.
What?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Put nothing for breakfast at the refrigerator.
Register.
The register. I'm sure you don't want to sound that. Or maybe you're just a punk that doesn't eat breakfast on work days. At least you eat today. You used to move it a lot yesterday.
Of course I did. We were in the car for hours. It was so bad that I'd rather just walk here. So yeah, I'm eating this morning. Just make sure it isn't much. I walk out of my rented bedroom with only shorts on. In front of you is the same girl from the register entering my room with breakfast. Celeste! This is not the time for her to show up, nor was it something that I was enjoying either. The fangirl, she's back.
The fangirl has arrived. So, am I gonna have to do stuttering? Like, this is my line,
Yes.
right?
This is your life.
Alright, chat. Time for my action.
It's time for your girl character from your other story.
Ah, yes. Mari's stuttering has been buffed by 5% to compensate for the last nerf. It's time, boys.
Yeah.
It's time for my natural stutter to come in clutch. Alright, let's do this. Oh my. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were awake. Someone put a notice on the register.
At this point, she was a broken record. So, with a snap and some great to the world, I stand still, with clothes magically appearing on my character. Yes, sometimes it's good to leave footprints, just to get these kinds of effects. The magic of freezing an instant is awesome.
did I miss something? Where you? Alright. I guess I was dreaming.
You have got to be kidding me. Don't
Me
worry
and the
about that.
boys at 2 in the morning looking for stutters. Nice.
Great. Don't don't worry about it, my patron. All's good here in this room. Also, did I hear? It's supposed to be did I hear, not did I. Fuck. What was here?
Did I hear Fever Dream saying that earlier?
The fever dream was the grammatical error. Don't worry. It doesn't exist anymore. Also,
There is no grammatical error, only instantaneous movement.
yeah.
Also, what?
Also, did I hear fever
Oh.
dreams come from your mouth earlier? If so, I have an idea. Her reaction was priceless. Her face turned a crimson red with color, only being matched with a rose in the vase right next to her. So I did what any sane person would do. Grab the rose, put it in her ear after taking off the thorns, and go back to where I was standing for a perfect instant to happen. You see, that face of yours reminds me of that rose in your ear. Don't you agree? She looked next to her, and then fainted. The fangirl began to ramble how love at first sight works and just goes on and on. I love my job at times. Well, Celeste, put her on the couch. We're heading off and it's getting quite hot in here. What do you think?
That was a wonderful paragraph, but I can't tell. Is Justin's like ego or like confidence the size of like a pebble, or does he think he has the world but only Celeste? Because this is too funny. Because Celeste is supposed to be the T. So is this just like their dynamic?
I don't know. Like, what did you say? Like, I couldn't understand you.
Like, I can't tell if Justin's confidence is like super good or only super good around Celeste. Because if I had the opportunity to do that, I'd be doing stuff like that all the time. But like, is this just a thing for Justin and Celeste, or
This is just a thing when
like?
Celeste is around.
Ah, yes. Justin goes super saiyan. I got you.
His confidence gets shot up by
So-
1,000.
So do I do next line or?
Yeah,
keep
you're
talking
not.
around?
Celeste is talking next.
I think he likes you a lot.
Celeste walks up to her and picks her up. She then sits her on the couch as I walk out of the room.
And he shouldn't make someone fall in love with you. It's unprofessional of you. You didn't even need to take that rose and use it that way.
I just laugh a bit before the world turns gray. I check my surroundings and begin to think to myself. I'm quite the out loud thinker, so please don't mind me. So, care to come into the gray with me, Celeste? No? Can't speak? Well, I'll just put you up. I jump into her as she faces right into my body. Not a single trace of her is left in the world we reside in. Unless they're in pictures. Those stay the same. Alright, I gotta get going. First on the list, find the police officers. Find my temporary boss. Get going and get lucky. I run outside to see the sights around me. At this point, I said, screw it, let's enjoy the time until the scene starts to play out. Remember to check the rooftops every 15 minutes. The world returns to normal, and the gray seemingly vanishing from everywhere. The world returns to normal with the gray seemingly vanishing from everywhere. I'm always so happy to see the color after I finish IM. Imagine living without color. I'm sorry for all you that are colorblind. Celeste, it's time to move out.
I'm
Away
also sorry for those who are colorblind.
to the toy store. Obviously, my priorities are the best with no one has any better. The date
No
was
one's
pretty
better.
boring, though. Sure, we explored, ate ice cream, and took more pictures, but something was off. It's been 6 hours, and why is there no movement on the rooftops? This isn't right at all. Well, I'm gonna go now. It's fun seeing this. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Borge. I hope you have a nice day.
Yeah, peace out.
Alright. Tell me, are you getting annoyed at the situation you're putting yourself in every day? I know I would if no one actually cared about you these days. You people are the worst kind of people. Me and Celeste tried to try and find who said that, but there was no one. Almost immediately, we take our own stances and my instant movement activates. Also, instant movement should be capitalized. But Google says no.
Instantaneous momentum. Or as the cool kids like to call it,
Bruh momentum.
momentum.
Oh no, we're back a year.
Oh my god. To anyone in the chat who's just listening to this, it's an inside joke. It's an ability. If
How
you come
about-
here from the
how
last
about we-
stream,
how
you'll
about I
understand.
How about I explain bruh momentum real quick, because it's not even that hard to explain. Bruh momentum activates every single time there's a bruh moment. You go back in a year's time so that you can fix that bruh momentum. Bruh moment. However, every time you have a bruh moment, it stacks. So the second one, you go back 2 years, and it stacks. And if you have a bruh moment inside this, while bruh momentum is being activated, it multiplies.
I can't believe we made this. Oh my god.
Yeah, but that kind of power would make sense in this kind of universe.
I don't think it necessarily would, but at the same time, it definitely would.
Yeah. Celeste flies into the
Anywho.
air as I run around on the ground, trying to find anything suspicious. Trying to find anything suspicious is hard when everything is gray. My instant movement stop. Why is this? I'm mad. Why are these just
I'm mad, though.
lowercase? This is triggering me. Google, stop. My instant movement stops, and I continue to hear voices in my head. You don't know who we are. No, we do. We've done a lot of research on you. We've done a lot of digging. I'm sure you at least care for that girl from earlier, right? My mind races as I try to figure out what's going on, but as soon as she says that last sentence, I know exactly where to go. I'm like halfway across the town at this point. This is not what I signed up for.
Honestly.
Celeste, pick me up. You're flying me to the hotel now. Or, you're flying me to the hotel. Now! The imaginary girl smirks as she grabs me by the torso. Her body was hot and nice to be held against. Won't lie, I look forward to flying like this every time, only due to the fact that flying is such a good way to enjoy the land. I'm getting sidetracked. Alright, Celeste time.
Celeste. Hotel time. Even the finger. You. You're telling me. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, localized right when she's calling him, like he's referring to herself as fangirl. Yep. Oh my. You know what? You're a creative choice. I'm not gonna argue it for now.
This is Celeste.
Hotel time. I make the fangirl work under you. That'd be fun.
This
So-
is Celeste.
Is Celeste really like this? There's no way she's ever gonna say such a thing, and you know it.
No, she's like this. Don't worry.
Are you kidding me?
She's fucking random AF. She's just like, whatever pops up on my mind, I'm gonna say it. Kind of deal. Like, she can't hear anything.
Alright.
Like, she can't hear the other voices. So, because they don't know if she exists. So basically, she's like, "Oh, we're going over there. I know this is kind of serious, but are you gonna do this?"
I see.
She picks me up off the ground and takes off. Sadly, I can't activate instant. How many times is instant movement gonna be not capitalized? Instant movement while in the air. So it's gonna be a bit before we're able to get there. I know you're okay. All right, she's still talking. So go.
Uh, I know you're gonna ask her that. It was so nice of you to give her that job. That'll be outside this corrupt land.
She holds me closer and licks my cheek. Obviously, she does it because why not? Apparently, she likes the taste. I'm not gonna stop her if she actually likes doing this. It's not like anyone else is gonna see her doing this to me or anything like that. The problem is, it's a book.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, well, what's this? Everyone reading this part?
Oh, what is this? I see.
Celeste is
when I
the
put it like
best
that-
character. Celeste is the best character I've ever written. She finds all the ways to troll people.
I love how both of our stories have like funny tease main character, girl, stutter girl, and then like we just kind of go off of that.
Yeah.
Just kind of start moving back.
Over there, I see two people on the rooftops. Follow them. I point down to the silhouettes of two people. They're jumping from rooftop to top really quickly. Too fast for a normal person to do. I can never do that kind of thing. I'd have to take the stairs. I like that they're holding a bag and some kind of book. After them, faster!
I hate it. Please, just get over yourself, Justin. I'm going as fast as I can at the moment. I'm not about to kill people just by flying to them.
Celeste darts to the two of them before buffering a skid on the rooftop. The girl throws me at the two with a lot of force. I land in the ground with a roll, and my instant movement activates. The roll turns gray, then black. Boss, it's time. We gotta go now. I'm teleporting us. Oh wait, no. I thought that was gonna be a thought that was gonna be a separate sentence.
Hmm?
Boss, it's time. We gotta go now. I'm teleporting us. We don't have time. We don't got time to waste anymore. Suzuki is having a hard time keeping up with me, but I refuse to make her use her ability at this time. It's not right to have her get tired before anything even happens. I can at least use 2 teleports a day, so I'm fine with this. Grab my hand.
First Tommy. You should tell me sooner. No, like, I'm actually tired of it right now. Well, use before I pass out. What's so funny? Jem-Fury T?
I don't know. Just the stupidness of how everything is right now. It's got me all giddy. She grabbed my hand with all the force she can muster. It's obvious that she's about to start using flames. I don't want that to happen just yet, so I pull on her hand as hard as I possibly can, forcing her body into my arms. She's light as heck for her age. Teleport us to carbon corner of the teleport us to the carbon corner of the city. The blackest area where no one but the knowing can go. 200 meters southwest. With that, my imagination flares to life. A beam of pure light strikes me and Suzuki and pulls us up to the heavens. Almost immediately after, we crash onto a rooftop right next to the destination with a loud boom. Obviously, this catches everyone's attention as I jump down to the carbon corner. The carbon corner is just as I said before. Everything here is covered in either shade or is pitch black. Not only that, but it seems like we're the last two here. Today is the day where we trap the world-renowned and kill him. First, I was dumbfounded by the plan. But with a place like this, he wouldn't be able to see us using instant movement, and he'd be at a disadvantage compared to all of us. We know this place like the back of our hand, and it seems like our bait has worked quite well. I would also love to describe this place to the people here, but the only thing you can see is a tree in the center with some red ruins surrounding it. Alright, boys. They're gonna jump down any second. Scatter into the darkness. Make him pay for our fallen comrades to this cause. Everyone, including me and Suzuki, scatter from the light into the pitch black outer ring. It only took 2 seconds for a fat guy and a weird-looking girl to crash the scene with their own little flare. Can you give me the server, the IP for the Minecraft server? I can in a little bit. So just wait for it. Honestly, it's a bit off-putting to see these kinds of characters and think that they're people of legend. I can't even tell you how bad my judgment on them was. Show yourselves, all of you. At this point, there's no need to hide from the imagination station. The forces of evil, for the wrong purpose, shall never be able to thrive in such while in this world. So come out and come clean. Everyone here has a second chance, just waiting for you to take it. Surrender and I won't even put you behind bars. The guy's voice sounded light and forgiving, with a slight bit of seriousness behind it. What's with this guy? It's like he wants to help us. The nerve of this man. After all the things I've seen over the television, there's no fooling me. You say that? But what about those who stand by their people? Those who would never let themselves be tricked by your words. You insult us all thinking we're going to slave under your words and hold you on a pedestal. Get out of here. Or better yet, get 'em, lads! Almost immediately, the two forces of ice spew out from different sides of the black circle around us. However, he doesn't move. He just... When did he move? Out from one of the ice, a body is flung into the light with a very beaten up look to him. Bloody on his fingers, cut marks around his legs and stomach, then another from the other side. A girl was thrown into a tree with no remorse. She had all the same marks, except they were almost worse. You all just can't take a gift of freedom, can you? The guy just appears beside the bodies, and... Where are they? They were just in front of us. I could physically feel my hands shake, and my heart feels like it's going to explode. Now then, don't make me come in there. I'll force you out like the others. Boss, we need to leave. Now, this isn't worth all the things that I've seen. I look next to me as she's having the same panic attack. Then I hear it. An explosion from directly in front of me. Thinking the body of an old man. Didn't seem like he was damaged, but I didn't hear any breathing from him. Then another. And another. I start seeing all sorts of magical effects from everywhere. It was no longer a place of pure darkness. I could see blood. I could see this man's full-on assault against us. I can't stand to see this anymore. I can't see to see the others fall like this. What a way to stop them. Boss, make a run for it. You aren't fit to fight an opponent like this. I look down to see that she's standing in front of me.
He'll find me for first time in front of you. Run or run with me. I don't care. Just live. Please, just run. 2 dots instead of 3. I see you, Jem.
Yes.
Don't let me hold you there. Here, make yourself a life. Just get out of here. I grab. No, that's you.
I grab her shoulder before the feeling of a lot of things hitting me just forces their way on my body all at once. My only reaction: hold on Suzuki for dear life and never let go. Oh? So this one cares for another to the point he protect them? I'll let you two go. Both of you seem like good people put into this business for the wrong reasons. Those words were genuine. I couldn't tell you why I think that or how it happened, but he sounded sorry. He didn't want to hurt anyone, but we all know what's happening here. I think I understand what he's doing now. Go, before I hurt you again! I don't want to see the lives wasted from the end of my blade. Celeste, take him up. Let me deal with the rest. The pink-haired flies up to us, smiles, and knocks us both out cold. I felt nothing more heartbreaking in my life than this moment. I felt powerless. I felt like nothing I did mattered, and it rode on this person's shoulders. For the second time in my life, I felt like I was going to die. I felt like my boss, no, the one I cared for, was about to die in my arms. And I could do nothing about this. God damn it. The world turns gray and back to color as we continue to fight on this crimson-stained corner. My blade was no longer usable at this point, and I didn't have it in itself to cut anymore. So I stopped myself from going any further and jumped in the middle. Do you understand how much I've done already? You all can't win this. Cut your losses and let me spare the rest of you. Please! I counted 12. That's so many people I've thrown into the center. I don't like doing this at all. I'd rather be at home, reading the newspaper with Celeste. Like the old days. Here's where I stand, though. Fighting others that would like to do the same in their own home and in their own place. I can't be any more of a dick, now can I? You there! I'll take you one-on-one! Out of the blue came a girl covered in greenery, flames, and ice. Water flowed from her dress, and a halo of electricity flowed above her head. If you can beat me, I'll surrender everyone here. But if you lose, we're killing you. Deal? I nodded immediately. I was confident that I can end this fight finally. For them, it's been 4 minutes. For me, I've been going for at least an hour. I can't even keep myself interested in the skirmish since I didn't even want this in the first place. If I didn't fight, I'd be fired. If I didn't help them at all, I'd be fired. If I denied their rights as a person, I'd be fired. If I didn't accept any duel, I'd be killed on the spot. I see, so you've read the rules of the Breaker Standard. Rejecting a duel would have been the end. So I'll take you to the courtyard. There we'll have our final battle. I can't wait to see things go my way and for you to be destroyed by my hand. By my hands. Forget going to the courtyard. The fight started long ago. The world goes gray as I grab Celeste's hand. Too much fighting. Too much ego. Too many rules and laws. I hate it all. Fuck this job and fuck this day-to-day slaughter. Fuck it all. Celeste, let's rock. With that, I run up her and jab her in the gut. Then again, and again. One hand, then the other. I began to beat her senseless. Never thrown more of my anger out on someone than at this hour, since I know this kind of person couldn't be saved by any sort of matter. At this point, I was striking her whole body, and everything it had to offer, except her lower nether region, breasts, and her head and neck. I'm not about to kill her, but I want her to give up immediately. I want her to realize that nothing she does is worth it at this point. I want her not to suffer, so please may the world bless this girl to live through all of these strikes, all these kicks, all of my fury. I beg you, please let this girl live. Forget the past and move forward. Forge your own future. Rage of 1,000 suns. With that, the world returns to color, and the girl is struck all at once. Her body convulsed under the immense pressure I was putting her through, all at one singular instant. I could tell she wasn't going to die, but she was badly damaged. I turn around and hear her body being sent into the wall behind her. It was a very surreal experience to see a girl bleeding profusely. I went too far again. You all heard her. You're free. Don't you dare get into any trouble again. You understand me, or I'll personally come back here and do the same to you all. This would be Celeste.
Just gonna die if we don't get her to the hospital. Should we take all three? We can't help everyone here. You did too much damage.
I hug Celeste and pat her shoulder.
Just please, we have to help them. We have to heal them and bring them all back to HQ. We can fix them up.
I just shake my head and tell her straight. Sadly, they're dead. I can't believe it either, but those people don't care enough. Let's get going. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to at this point. And with that, the world turns gray and then black. That was chapter.
Your description is funny, Jem. She said it herself. Funny with herself. So before any of us forget the absolute top priority, and just before we do anything else that's less important, we have to get that one dude the IP for the Minecraft server.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, so that's what I got. That's what I wanted. Also, what's with you ear raping me real quick? And how'd you get louder? Like, that's my question. How the fuck did you get louder?
Me?
Yes. I'm gonna put you at 75. There we go.
I didn't change a
You're
thing.
good.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, you're good now, so it's fine. Also,
Fresh.
if you are still here, go into the Discord below, or the Discord server below. And please, at me or DM me, I shall get you the server IP. Don't worry. That's all good. Second, what'd you think of that entire thing?
I don't know what's this, but in the best way possible, I'm being serious here. In the best way possible, I'm gonna say it was really hard to follow what's going on, and it just kept going. And just like those attacks, the Fury of 1,000 Suns, he just kept going and going with no breaks.
Yeah, he did nothing to stop.
But no, literally, I have had a really hard time following what was going on during this chapter.
So I'm guessing it's a little too fast paced. Or there's too much.
It's like they zoom from place to place so fast, and then they start doing stuff, and then they introduce a lot of characters, it seems, and they barely there's barely any breaks to really show who's doing what or what's going on with who. The only character who was easy to follow was the friggin' main character himself. It just felt like everything was really cluttered, I guess, and didn't have enough time to breathe on its own.
Well, let's bring it to how the main characters see this entire ordeal. Since that's the entire draw of the book, is that I'm not narrating it, the characters are narrating it. To Mitsuki or Murasami, he doesn't know how instant movement works or how anything works. So of course, to him, the entire thing is a blur. it's going to be like everything is happening at once. And there's no breaks. There's nothing. He's going to feel powerless. And he's going to do what he can. But he can't do much. But the exact opposite goes for Justin, where he can do whatever he has all the time in the world to do anything, while the opposition has little to none. The entire point of it is to feel massively cluttered. The entire point of it is to feel horrendous for the opposition.
I don't think that's a good enough excuse to have poor pacing within your story.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
for
definitely.
a reader, at least. It's hard to
Definitely.
follow.
I'll be expanding the chapter if I can think of any way. Or if I could think of any way to do so.
Yeah, like Citrus just said, like just like make the scene longer, or what I think you should do is maybe even tap into those descriptions more, perhaps showing more expression from people who are around during the scene to make it more clear what's going on with everyone. Because even now, I'm still kind of confused, like left off of like what the heck happened. Like it really, besides the very beginning part of the chapter, most of it felt like a fever dream in a way, but not in a good way. And I don't like to
not in a good
criticize it like this,
No, like,
but
I want the
it's
criticism.
definitely have.
I want the criticism, so please
Make it
yell at
seem
me.
more descriptive or use it with the timer. Like, she do be spitting mad facts though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or use it with a timer. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'll be going back and I'll be fixing that up.
From my perspective, it was like the the gang boys go to this place for like a job or whatever, and then they get like jumped, and then the dude just starts beating up people. Like that's what it seemed like. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong though. They come to place, they ambush the mans, and then it just flops. The entire ordeal gets flipped over. They had no chance.
Why? What actually happened?
Basically, the entire point of going to the carbon corner was so that they could trap Justin. His ability is that they know is that everything turns gray. So they were like, "Oh, as long as we're here. He can't distinguish us. He can't distinguish us at all."
Okay.
So they thought they'd be safe inside the black, where nothing can be seen. Instead, I'll probably have to make my own. I'll probably have to put a little bit more into like into both sides, explaining how the fight actually went. Because most of this is just like because again, this is a first draft of the book. So basically, what I wanted to convey is that boys go to a place where there's almost no light, so that the gray turns to absolute pitch black, and Justin can't use instant movement. However, he just activates it anyway and just walks around and starts touching things to see if they're around. And then whenever he feels a person, he just beats the shit out of them. Because why not? He's tired of all of it.
That's a really bad reason. Like, technically it makes sense, but there are other people around there.
Yeah.
And, like, they're a smarter one to handle that. And I know he's tired of it, but at the same time, he's not a complete idiot.
He's not. And that's like a basic idea. I'm gonna be changing it later, probably. Once I get a better understanding of how, like, the character's main ability works around.
Why did he start beating her up? Like
you have to realize that he was attacked first. The entirety of this is that he was forced to dial his he was forced to play his hand. He was the one that was like, hey, all of you, you have a chance. Fuck it up, and you're gone. And no one actually came out. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring this into my own hands. It's like, it's never his intention to hurt anyone that bad. Yeah, if the reader can't understand it, the book's gonna flop. And this is why I'm trying to convey my idea of what the fight scene's like, so I can get information how to make it better.
Yeah, because I feel like I want to say overall, like it's been a problem in the book, but not to this extent, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I feel like obviously like this is why you need like feedback and junk because stuff like this and but
Oh, definitely.
like
This entire thing felt rushed. Like I can.
one of the people beat him in the back of the head, and they just beat the living garbage out of them like they're a JoJo villain. Literally, you can just put it in the book, then there's nothing left.
No, like Stitches. I'm going back. I'm going to fix it. Like I've said this multiple times, and I'm going to, and I am going to go back and fix it. Don't worry about that. It's always been my intention to make this a first draft of sorts.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I haven't taken notes because most of this has just been me winging it. And I guess me winging it is making it a little too fast because whenever I'm thinking of it, it's like, oh, I just want to get to the next point. But
plot goes zoom.
Yeah, plot goes zoom, basically. But yeah, I'll be going back and fixing it. Once that's done, we can.
I feel like
we could try to figure out if it's good or not.
Also, now that I'm this far into the story,
then I'm already fucking up.
No,
Oof.
I do have a criticism, like a different criticism with a character, and that'd probably be Justin.
Okay,
I feel
go
like
for it.
Too much of his character is based off of, oh, I'm sick of my job and I'm gonna keep working and I'm gonna be tired of it all. And
no, yeah,
he's like the definition of someone who's his entire character is just the guy who hasn't had his coffee yet, and I feel like it's starting to get a bit old.
All right,
like just get him some coffee, like literally just get him some coffee.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Putting it like that and just thinking about how I've written the character, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I never wanted that to be the case, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I'll have to rewrite this entire thing.
And like I don't have an issue with the fact that like at some point he's just gonna straight up just like snap and just like start beating someone up like me whenever I like get beat by an Isabel with lag online and just Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah.
And then just start beating up like the closest thing to me. like that.
Yeah, no.
Fury of 1,000 Suns.
Yes. I think the problem with it is that instead of taking the very beginning from like the main character's perspective, I took it from the opponent's perspective. So we never got to see how he felt from the very beginning to where we met up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably have to write in some way to have both sides going at the same time because the entire point of it is that I wanted it to feel like the opposition. I wanted to show the opposition side of things because not very many books do that. But by doing so, you ruin the main character's thoughts.
I don't think that was the biggest issue, but mainly the fact that overall, something that you can definitely work on is having clearer transitions to what you're doing, because I feel like it felt like a literal interpretation
of Scatterbrain,
unintentionally. Not only like a scatterbrain, but like a busy like tavern brawl in a way. Like everyone's just going at it, and you kind of just have to keep looking everywhere to kind of see what's going on until you realize it's just two people beating each other up, and you just realize, dang, what happened? like I know like I do definitely like the style that you go for when it comes to your fast pacing and how it definitely even like reflects off of the main character's ability and how like oh plot goes zoom just like ability make bruh go zoom.
All right.
You need a plot skeleton.
You know
Thank you.
that's
Plan the
probably
story.
that's probably something I should do. Like I should go back. I should like I like where the first 3 chapters are. I'm not going to change those. Those are actually really good. The 4th one is where I have most of my issues, but I haven't really been because I'm bad at seeing my own flaws and my own mistakes. I kind of just leave it.
You're
And
just seeing
yeah, but now I
the
know.
audience. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I know.
You do be knowing though. They suck. What sucks?
Plot suck.
Plot goes suck.
Great suck.
Plot goes.
Thwomp suck.
It's like the idea of like what the whole scene wasn't bad at all, and I really like when everything's explained now. I really like it. It's just the execution of it.
Oh yeah, the execution is horrendous. Like even me reading back on it, it's like, yeah, this is horrible.
I mean, so far, the only time I've ever tried to dabble in that is like once in chapter 2 when it went to Mari's perspective for a moment. But even then, I had like a clear divide before that happened, and it was only for like a moment. And then
Yeah,
the
I
actual
understand.
chapters that are from other characters' perspective.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm trying when I try to figure out when like I tried to find good places to change perspectives. And I think I did a good job for when hey, Murasami and Suzuki, they were knocked out. That's a good place to change perspectives. And it was. But the first time it happened, it wasn't. And the second time it happened, it wasn't. I've got to go back and
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
usually your plot starts to Luke at chapter 4. Yours start at chapter 2. Frick. That's no good.
What do you mean?
What she's saying is that my
Oh.
plot to a reader's standpoint is just too much in a short period of time. And you get bored of it.
I don't think it was. I don't think getting bored of it was an issue at all because I think like from an intrigue perspective, like from like keeping interest from the reader's perspective, it definitely keeps the momentum going pretty well.
A
And even then, like
perspective, it should start later. Like, okay, so what would you say for what you've seen? What would you do?
maybe have I think something that like you and me, I do things very different and like the way we write. I have a ton of build up to things that will happen later, and you just kind of throw into just saying, "Hey, yo, we're about to go," and then we just start going, and like it definitely keeps me interested. But I feel like I'm gonna have heart failure if I don't have a moment to breathe.
Yeah, and when I came into the first like 4 parts of a chapter, I was like, this is going to happen. How am I going to get to there? So I kind of just didn't think of the skeleton in the first place. I just thought point A, point B.
No, there's like a whole alphabet of points.
Oh yeah, I figured that out afterwards when I started writing the second chapter. Like, oh god damn. Okay, all right, time to actually think. Time to actually start writing. But I've gotta.
I'm gonna go off.
Yeah, but now that I know this kind of thing, I'm going to apply it to the chapters beforehand. The first chapter was fine because the first chapter is supposed to take place during another chapter. The second chapter, it's the introductions to the main characters and how they work in some plot. Because if I don't give plot to how the world works, then no one's actually going to stay in the book. Because it's all just random overpowered bullshit that's not explained. as soon as you explain it, people are gonna go like, "Oh, so that's why this works."
That
Also
just brings
has,
up a very good point here, what you just said.
yeah, the world has no world building, which is sad.
I disagree with that. Like, okay, I know I just said it was a good point, but I disagree with like some of it because like I think like so far the world building itself has been good, but I feel like how do I put it?
It's too
Most of the
fast.
story itself is based on just character interactions, which I do like, but at the same time I feel like the setting could be like not even just the setting itself, like so many things could be changed and nothing about the actual events would change. If that's a good word, but no, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
tell if I'm actually saying that right.
I understand where you're coming from. Basically, if I were to change something, I said, "Oh, if I gave the setting of the area a bit more leeway to breathe, to aspect, nothing would actually change. It just makes it easier for the reader to understand what the hell's going on."
Level design.
Yeah, level design. That, you know what? That I should probably put my game thinking skills on.
My Super Mario Maker 2 skills.
Oh yeah.
Gaming time, boys.
Yeah, I also have way too much talking. There's no description of the body language. Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
I see it.
That's a small thing, but I think it would definitely help a lot to convey like the feelings more than just. It's like that's something that I used to do more earlier in Vince Black more, where I would have too much descriptions on just one part of them instead of like different things. Like instead of just like um, how do I put it? It's it's like so let's just say I have a sandwich, okay? Like two characters are make like one character's making a sandwich and another character's there, okay?
All right.
And character A puts like mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, and then like turkey on this sandwich with like burnt bread, and then like it's disgusting. And
Yes.
then and the character B, the way I'll describe them is like their face contorted into a disgusted grin, not grin, disgusted like look, and
Notepad, open
that
up.
was
I need to start taking notes and other
that
things.
would be it.
All
But
right,
then
skeleton
the
boy.
better way to the better way to describe it would be like maybe like their hands because like the way people like literally I'm using body language right now and you can't even see it because like that's just how people are. I feel like conveying more things about a person can definitely make a scene feel more lively and more realistic.
Yeah, I understand that. At least I understand that now. I didn't understand that when we were writing, when I was writing this whole ordeal.
It's all fine. At least you get it.
Yeah,
I don't even put it like that. I
I'll
mean,
probably
like
have
it's
to.
good that people are learning.
Well, honestly, I think most of why it feels rushed is because I felt rushed. Like, I noticed I was getting to 50 pages on one chapter. I was like, wait a moment. Isn't the magic number, like, 12 per chapter? And I just started panicking. So I just tried to finish it. And that's no bueno.
And it's like, wait, why do I have 6? Me and Vance Black earlier on.
Why?
And then you hit.
Why do I have a chapter, like a part of a chapter that's 19 pages while the others are 10?
Why do I hear boss music?
I honestly want to fix this entire ordeal. I feel like the first 3 chapters are fine. It's supposed to feel that way. It's supposed to feel a little rushed, but that's only because of how the character's ability works. It's
I
not supposed to feel
think
this
that
fucking rushed.
you could. I feel like in chapter 3, this happens a little bit, um, as well, but not to the same extent. So I feel like maybe you could touch up on chapter 3, but mainly 4.
I would
That's what I'm trying to say.
I will
One and
honestly
2 are the stars.
1 or 2 are great. Character B face scrunches up his pure horror their eyebrow. Oh yeah, Stitches. That's great, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that from now on.
Ego and big brain. and I'm going moderate sized brain.
I already excel at describing things. That's what I like to do. And
You just gotta do it more.
hell yeah. I've also gotta fix up that entire last scene. I've got to make it to where it doesn't just start immediately. I want to actually have character interaction compared to everyone else, so that you get a feel of everyone and everything there.
I will say, the beginning of the chapter was like really funny. That's like. I don't think the beginning needs to be changed.
Yeah, the beginning's fine. Like here, let me put a line to where I'm actually going to start.
Just start reworking it.
Yeah. So basically, this is fine. This entire thing is fine.
This is a long chapter.
Yeah, this is a very long chapter.
I can make you a little doc with body signal for different emotion.
Hey, it's all good. I wouldn't mind that.
Can I have it?
So,
can I have that too? Like,
damn.
honestly.
But tell me, does this seem like a good cutoff point?
Let me take a look. See here. Yeah.
Like
that sounds fine.
everything about this half of the chapter is great. I like what I did with it.
Yeah.
And like when I started doing this kind of thing, like Justin went to reconnaissance. He did his job. Then he came back and everything was dead. And I'm like, oh, okay. That just happened. I was like rereading chapter A alpha, and then I just got to the point where he goes back to the station, starts kicking down every single door in existence, just to try and find things. It just didn't flow properly, because obviously the idea of chapter A alpha is that everything is still moving. Like, Justin is going places, but so are the others.
Everyone be kind of schmoving though. Everyone's like, okay, your pacing is like, okay, so like the earlier chapters were like normal running speed, like Mars and Lucina running speed, and
no,
chapter 4 was like wave dashing.
No, chapter 4 was on that Sonic run bullshit.
Sonic, if he could wave dash. Oh.
Sonic's wave dash would be nothing compared to his dash dance. Let's be real here.
Sonic dash dancing. See, that's what, no. Your chapter 4, like, I don't mean to keep joking about it, but like, it's like Inkling dash dance. You don't know where it's going.
Exactly.
Yeah, Trace, I can. Thank you, Stitches. Very cool.
Very cool indeed. Yeah.
That's
right here.
What's she mean by that?
Like, I think what I should do is, first of all, I'm gonna start writing on my book for edits. So basically between here, I don't know when, but between this part right here and this part right here, I need to do some more building up to what's going on. Whether it be I need to do more build up. I'm just gonna put
changing your priorities in your story. Obviously, my priorities are the best, and no one has any better.
I'm not changing that, okay? You cannot tell me to change this. This is peak Justin.
Okay, Justin.
This is the
even
peak.
Your real name.
More build up. More build up to.
If that was your real name, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
What?
I can tell this is very self-insert-esque. You literally just put Celeste in the story. Why not just include your own name? Am I right?
Well, that's the point. They're both self-inserts.
So I'm right.
It's basically what I wanted to do was make a book to where I could be put into this and then learn from my mistakes, like as a person. Because I make a lot of mistakes as a person. But then
Everyone does.
I started writing and they became two completely different people. Except for Celeste. Celeste is literally the same.
Celeste was bullying the whole time.
she was nice.
I feel like I don't have enough. I don't have enough like. How do I put it? My cast of characters. I'm not gonna say is bland, but I feel like it's okay. So let me like go through my cast real quick. 'Cause, without like spoiling too much. Cause like like I'm just gonna say like the reason why I'm bringing this up is in your story you have a Celeste which carries basically all, if everyone else was like a dreary dirtbag you still have Celeste so
Yeah.
it balances it out. But
Celeste is the
in my
upbeat
stories like
Celeste is the upbeat girl that everyone needs and wants in their life.
I guess I don't have enough upbeat characters. What I'm trying to say, because like okay, there's like Solus, the dude, the shonen the protagonist.
Oh god, he's got
Um,
plot armor.
there's Mari, the level 50 stutter lord. Um, there will be. I don't know if I should be saying names or too much about the characters, which is why I won't. But like, the next main character will be like the quote unquote main protagonist of the B plot, which will be starting in chapter 4, and she is very. How to put it? She's not the most expressive person, but she has something about her that makes her very expressive at the same time. It's really weird. Then the next main character will appear a bit later, and he's like a pretty like serious guy for the most part. But if it's like if he wants to crack a joke, it'll be the funniest joke of all time. Like
Yeah.
he can cut the slack if he wants to. And then the next main character after that, from what I've got up to that point, is she's very how do I put it? I'm not gonna say she's like the closest to an upbeat person that I have in the story, but I'm gonna say it's like she's not like the nicest person either, because she's the kind of person to say that she footstooled you intentionally, but she like both people know that it was intentional, and then laugh at you for like getting gimped.
Damn.
She's very like kind of like stuck up in a way. That's a
Celeste.
good way to put it.
Okay, so if I do you want me to explain the character of Celeste or no? Because this is hilarious.
Yee.
Alright, so she's an upbeat, self-egotistical she's an egotistical, upbeat girl that just likes to mess with anything and everything she can.
I realize I kind of have a character like that. It's weird. You will see them in chapter 4, and you'll see more of them like in 7.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say they're like the most main character, but it's definitely something. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this a lot. I feel like because like someone at one point like who was like been reading my story probably the most out of anyone else, or like he's like one of the early people who was reading it, told me that there aren't enough characters to like. I guess how do I put it? Yeah, like the subtle thing before, like the closest up to this point would be probably like Mari, and even then Mari's like really anxious person, and like it's fine, he said, but at the same time it's like maybe just a little bit more, and I'm like, oh please, once you get to like Annie, once you get to
What do I
Annie,
even put here? Alright, so I figured out the next like cutoff point where I wanna actually fix. So right here,
mhm,
if I may. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep tension because well, I'm bad at tension and holding and other things like that. Like to me, I'm bad at my own stuff. But to others it's like, "Oh, this is good." So I'm like, how am I supposed to keep tension here without it feeling rushed? Because obviously these sport things, it's just an immediate thing. I don't want that.
hmm.
Hmm.
I'd have to think about that a little bit. I can't give you a response right now.
That's fine. Honestly, it's good. As long as I know where I need to fix it, I'm completely satisfied.
I'm just working on stuff. I just changed like a small thing in chapter 3, and I love the story a lot more now. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah, you can do like a small thing, and then the entire story just starts to fall into place.
It just like thematically something that I changed went from being very out of place to just being nice because I kind of like a certain thing was called something that felt really out of place for this world, so I decided to change it. And I just kind of put it into more looser terms, and now it just flows way better now. As well as changing a little bit of dialogue as well.
All right, so tell me, I need to know: is this good? Like,
Yeah.
is these 3 paragraphs good for what it is? Like, for you know what the entire idea of the story is now, at least. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you think this is
Yes.
a good like 3 chapters? Or not 3 chapters, but 3 paragraphs.
Yes.
All right. Then right here because the next paragraph is when we go in when I need is the thing that I need to change the most, which is just the entire scene in general. What I'm thinking of doing is going here.
You know what I like in stories? A cohesive narrative. I don't know why I want to say that.
I wish I could do that. Honestly, I wish I could do that.
I just wish my story could be interesting, but even then, I feel like the plot basically picks up at chapter 3 for my story. Chapter 1 and 2 are definitely very introductory and are
Yeah, such as the
not
same that are
relatable.
mine. Actually, no, my chapter 1 wasn't even introductory. It was just, oh god, this is happening now. Run.
Los drogas.
And then
Which you don't.
chapter 2 is the introductory chapter. I don't know if how many books do it, but basically the first chapter is just for like world building. That's what I did.
That's kind of what I did, but it also plays into narrative stuff that'll be explained throughout the story.
And then second chapter was everything that would be played into the story. I don't know if I should like switch the 2 chapters around or if it's good the way it is, because in my opinion, it's good the way it is. I don't want to change that.
I think it's fine.
All right.
What are our title quotes? Am I it?
If I introduce characters here, even if they're like minor and they only show up once, at least that's more like exposition to the matter.
Yeah.
I just then need to remember, oh wait, this person has used this ability. I can't use that again.
Quebec?
Like, it might just be a Quebec thing. Oh, I don't know, man. But speaking of the stories, like,
I think you ate your mic.
oh, is my mic good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, so basically, the entire point of the story that I have is that no 2 characters can have the same ability. Not at all.
Yeah.
So, if I introduce characters that have imagination breaks, then I have to. Oh, if my stuff could stop unplugging, that'd be nice.
Tape the mic.
I've tried tape. Does not work. But if I can, but if I do give characters imagination breaks, I then have to remember that I've already given a character this same imagination break before, so I can't do it again. I'm probably gonna run out of ideas, which then I'm gonna have to start drawing from the community, which I want to. I want to see what the community can give me in as like powers, like bruh momentum. I might actually make that a.
Bro, man.
I might actually make a side book for that entire thing.
Make it what's it called? Not a one-off. What's it called? Oh
Let's
my
go to
god.
spinoff.
No, nothing like that either. It's like what Death Note did with that one side story. Oh my god. What is that term called?
Book 3.5, bruh momentum.
I'm not gonna comment on that. My ability. Bro, what about Cranberry Dude?
Nah. I'm sorry. I mean, it would fit into the verse really well because it might just because some people do that kind of thing. Like that's not seen. Florida. Let me just bring up Florida real quick.
So, what you're gonna do is just have like the main villain in that story that awakens his power just be a Florida man.
No, like let's be real here. Bruh momentum is just a. How the fuck are you gonna activate that ability? Let's be real. How are you gonna break into that?
What if it was like a thing that built up throughout his life? He had a terrible life of constant bro moments to the point where it broke him. Like he's literally like the unluckiest person known to man.
This is a bruh moment.
Wait, no. But even then, if it's supposed to be overpowered, then can he have like that? That's an ability that like you wouldn't want.
Yeah, obviously
like,
so.
I mean, I know it's a joke, but like we've gone so far into this joke ability that I feel like it has to have at least a little continuity.
Yeah, obviously. At
But
first.
Cranberry Dude's perfect.
Here's what
He's
I'll do.
literally the best design ability of this entire continuity.
No. I'm sorry. I feel like the best design ability is actually bruh momentum because we've actually put a lot of work into it. Or
Maybe.
like out of the 4 abilities that you've seen, because we've seen Celeste has time manipulation from one thing. Justin has instant movement. Suzuki's just a pyromaniac, and Murasami has the ability to teleport wherever, whenever.
Bro, Justin in the fighting game. Yo, which time? Yo.
Which time?
Which time?
The kid,
Champion?
the one we're putting into God like Realm Fighter isn't like book 1, Justin. It'd be book 3, Justin. The one that's like, oh, I don't want to just abuse this anymore. But if I have to, I will abuse it.
Which time? Need I say more?
Fair enough. But yeah, how's this doing? Like this is like the entirety of the interaction of anything and everything. I need that to be more, just to give it some time to breathe. Give the characters some meaning.
Yeah.
All right, time to start fixing the abomination.
Hey man. Okay, I'm being real. Like, I don't mean to sound like too confident with this with by chapter 2 that got trashed, but I'm starting to really like it now. Like, it's actually becoming one of my favorite chapters after like the rework that I gave it. Not necessarily rework, but like, just the more that I gave it.
You know what? Next week we'll focus those two. We'll focus Monday and Thursday on rewriting our books. How's that sound? Like we'll read through the chapter. We'll give each other ideas, and then we can, as a group, try to rewrite it into something that's better.
Yeah.
Feels good. Wonder what time it is. It's 8:33. We got 2 hours.
Oh yeah, right. Because we have a different time zone.
Alright, so I've written all the notes that I need to have for this.
What you got, like, overall?
Like, for now, I've got all the notes I need. So, basically, I'm going to, like, if you could just look at A plus minus for what I've written so far.
Let me see. A plus minus, A plus minus, A plus minus, A plus minus. A plus minus.
Hey! I don't know if I should make.
Hey!
I don't know if I should make chapter B the same size as the 4 parts of one chapter, or should it be less?
I don't know why, but chapter E is gonna be pretty funny. E.
E. A. It's in the name.
E plus or minus. So
E
this A minus is A plus. Is A alpha and there's A plus minus.
Yes.
It's because they're all going on at the same time. So is chapter B is just gonna go straight to C next?
Yeah. Chapter B is a world building kind of chapter.
I see.
It's world building. You're gonna get to know the Imagination Station, all the people in there, or like most of the people.
I just saw a hilarious spelling error here.
Where, please?
That's what was that? Oh god.
Please
it is
trust.
The very bottom of page 41. That's unprofessional of you.
No, that's intentional.
What?
Celeste told me to put that in. I'm like, okay, and I just put it in just as like an inside joke.
Oh my goodness.
She wanted.
Thank you, Celeste. Very cool. Tell her I said very cool.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, smooth talker. That's pretty fresh of you.
That's quite Gucci money of you.
It's pretty unprofessional. Oh my god.
Grammarly just sees it and it's just staring it down like, I hate you. I hate you so much.
I hate you, but I love you. Get out of here.
No, it doesn't love you. It hates you.
Don't worry, so does Google.
Google. You could add it to your dictionary.
Nah.
Nah, bro. I'm good.
So I just copied a cheat sheet? Good job.
Okay, I put unprofessional on my dictionary, so now it won't appear as a Grammarly error from me.
Yes. Now Grammarly can't yell at you. No, yeah. If you want to go over to your side, we could read that chapter. I kind of want to see what you think of chapter B because it's not done, obviously, so that gives me more of a reason to go back and change anything if I need to.
I think you should worry about the earlier stuff for now before going too far, because
Yeah.
I've had where I just like stop the progress and just start reworking stuff off of the feedback I've gotten.
Yeah.
So like the overall story progress will like definitely like stop for a bit, but the quality of the overall story is getting better.
Yeah, obviously so.
Hmm. I'm just looking at chapter 3 right now over here.
I'm gonna reread chapter 2, though.
You want? Like, we don't even have to like slowly go over it because like generally, it's a couple paragraphs that like we were basically just at. It's not too much, so you can literally just like go to parts.
My man's forgot to indent things. I'm sad.
What?
You forgot to indent paragraphs.
I'm not very good at that. Okay.
It's fine.
That's like saying that's like literally just like someone in the gut for being like, I hate you because of what you did to me. I'm sorry, no, it's just fine, and then we're just friends now.
It's good.
The wrath of 1,000 suns because you took my sandwich in the fridge with my name on it and ate it in the same room as me.
Who took my sweet roll? Oh my god. Bruh.
After the basic emotion, yeah. Well,
So it makes me remember when it was once in Nudachi. I remember. Okay, it's all coming back to me. I remember back when I was once in Nudachi.
Dude.
Sorry, I'm late. I was out cold for 18 hours. That's fine. You're here earlier than before, so just come on in and we'll have some fun.
Yeah, but you lengthened it like 50 times the original amount.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. What's
But
that?
and I want you to realize that this sounds forced. So right here, this sentence right here, I want you to read that out loud.
It's coming back to me. I remember back when I was once in Nudachi, and it was a starry, memorable night.
Tell me if that doesn't sound like forced.
In what regards?
All right, so first of all, that space doesn't need to be there. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my headset. Okay. So, if you're trying to set up a thing, what you should do is not have it be a run-on sentence.
Got you.
You should try to make it like 2 separate sentences, because this right here, perfectly fine.
I guess I'm good. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna.
Oh yes, period. I like it. There we go. The night was, yeah, like that.
That night won't be letting me.
Yes, that's better.
Heck yeah, she done.
See that
Your
that
girl's
gives.
done.
The thing is about this gives the paragraph a lot more meaning because it means a lot to the character. And it's not just, this is some random memory. I remember this. I remember there being lights everywhere around me. Okay. I remember there being lights everywhere around me. And then it goes straight into an action. Like, I understand that I do this a lot. And I don't catch it whenever I do it because I'm bad. But I decided to raid the Grand Bank. Like, I decided after I remember. It sounds too much like the same kind of sentence. Like, if you read it out loud, it sounds wrong.
I remember there being lights around me. I decided that night. Should I put like I decided that night? Like that sounds a bit better.
Yeah.
Trip to the city for a priceless artifact called the Lacelet. Okay.
That's good. Also, it's this and you put quotation marks.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Looks a lot better now, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
It was a bracelet made from fine red ribbon that could change its shapes inside. A coveted treasure I wanted to make my own. That. a coveted treasure.
Yeah.
A coveted treasure that I wanted to make my own. And you don't ever start a sentence with but.
Oh no. A cardinal sin.
That is an actual cardinal sin.
That at the bottom is killing me. Straight up murdering me. We Gucci? I swear you better tape that mic.
Okay, I'm.
So, anyway, just listen to it. I'm gonna read it out, and I'm gonna give you then I'm gonna give you something that I would write, and I want you to tell me which one sounds better. I'm gonna read yours, and I'm gonna read mine. However, I was caught by the bank who just got back from her night shift break. That's fine. Here's what I would say. However, I was caught by the bank teller who just so happened to get back from her from her break. You don't need to say night shift break. You've already established that it's night. You don't have to establish it again. You just have to, all you have to do is just say who just so happened to get back from break.
Yeah, that's better. Just back. Who had my favorite Smash 4 combo.
DDD now has hoo-ha.
What?
If the opponent DIs in, DDD now has hoo-ha. Oh! Ha! Yeah, who had happened to return from her break.
Break.
From her break shift.
Did I do that wrong? Did I do that wrong?
From her break shift. What you would put there.
What?
But it's more likely that she has a lunch break or a coffee break during the night. Like you would say coffee break. Because you're doing this during the night. They've probably already eaten other things like that.
For coffee
Yo,
break.
Robert, hello there.
Hello.
How is it going? Oh, I need to stop the voice. Crumna.
Yo, Eddie,
It's going
you go.
Kinda okay.
Yeah, so basically, what happened during the writing break is that we went over chapter A minus again. I mean A plus minus again, and honestly, it's not good at all.
No?
No, like if you reread that shit, it's so forced. It's so fast. It doesn't make any sense.
Holy Jesus Christ!
Like you can.
Well, to be fair, we were reading when we were, having stayed up a whole day or so.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, I understand.
our mental faculties might have been slightly impaired.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bro, imagine not having impaired mental fatalities during like 1 a.m.
Well, luckily for you now, I've just slept 18 hours, so I am fine.
Alright, so I've put some notes into my book saying, oh, this is how it should be whenever I do like go back and fix it. Because I want to do that right now, but obviously I want to help with the other book. We're working on Vanta Black right now. Or we're going to
Oh,
read the.
yeah.
Have you read the?
Fantastic
If you want to, you can.
American.
If you want to, you can read the first 2 chapters because I'm just going over how to fix chapter 2 a little more, just to make it a little
Okay.
more coherent. So it'd be nice if you could read it and give your own opinion on the matter. My
Just
man's
at
writing
the bottom
paragraphs
is
as big as
killing
mine.
me.
I like how my man's writing my size paragraphs. Just half a page paragraphs. That's how it should be all the damn time. Nothing else. Police were going ended up finding the bracelet and putting it in my bag that held some money in it. Held some money in.
Some money in
Some money in. Yes, of course.
Sumeria.
The event goes on until 10:30, so I'll be going to sleep around 10:30. Also, could you ended up finding the bracelet and putting it in the bag that held some money in. Read that out loud to yourself and just think about it for a second.
I ended up finding the bracelet and putting it in the bag that.
The more you say it,
You ever just
the more you're.
you ever just not read your story? Who wrote this?
Bro, the more you read that sentence, the more cursed it is.
We're putting it in the bag that held some money in it.
That held some money in.
Alright.
It's not even that. It's the fact that it says that held. What I would do is I put it with my other stolen goods. It's late for absolutely everyone. No, it's somewhere in the world. It's 4 a.m.
Stitch is not getting sleep either. What's your point? Okay, anyways. Bruh?
Brie.
Okay.
Bruh, momentum?
Oh no. Oh no. What have you done? This is dumb. Why? Why did we have to come up with this very it's not even that it's bad, it's that it's fucking well explained.
It's still dumb.
It's dumb, but it's dumb enough in the canon of the power system that it makes sense. And I hate that.
It's the right sort of dumb. If such exists.
Such as Celeste time manipulation.
Time is always.
Time manipulation of any sort is dumb.
It's obviously a JoJo reference. 10 out of 10, without a doubt. I'm smart.
Obviously, wow, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it's not JoJo.
I will get Knight to yell at me. Please don't. You don't need to bother her.
Found it, the spelling
Imagination
mistake.
Station. More like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
There we go. I was back at home in my bed.
You know what? I'm gonna change this real quick. I'm gonna change it real quick.
Oh,
Okay,
this was.
you see what this is real quick?
Yeah.
My boys.
Nice.
Boom.
I'm
Character.
not tired. I mean, I am tired. I am clearly tired, but us writers, we feed off the tired.
We're what?
We're woke.
The more tired we are, the more woke we are.
The more woke responses we will give. Alright, so.
Yeah, like cranberry, dude.
Alright. The police were
Anyways.
going, I made the escape and soon found myself running away to a hideout where my boys were waiting at.
That ad.
That ad does not
disgusting.
need. That's not. No, they don't need to be there. Here we go. The police were going crazy, I swear. But later that night, after a long chase, I found myself cornered atop the humongous building that I got. I found myself cornered atop a humongous building that I have gotten on top of.
What even
Building
was that
I
song?
had gotten to the top of.
Keep in mind, this is the same sentence. He's just have her after a long chase. After a long chase into the night, I found myself cornered atop a humongous building. And then you don't even have to put this. Literally, delete. Control Shift delete that shit. However,
Dang.
a long chase. There we go.
Bruh.
I did not mean to do any of that. Hold up. No. There we go. Later that night, get rid of that. After a long chase into the night. There. Get rid of that.
My computer's going stupid mode, so I can't do anything right now.
Bitch, you're talking to to the bitch who wrote a book with tens of thousands of read on my site, so fuck you. Oof.
What?
Yeah, my sleep schedule is shit. Won't lie. Sleep schedule, literally, I went to bed at 9 in the morning, and I woke up at 4 and fucking 5 in the afternoon. I'm literally going to bed after this is over. I need to fix it. I'm
Oh
supposed
my
to
God.
be. Yes, I am
Google.
supposed to be the older one. Yet, this is how I've always lived. I'm not proud of it either. It's just how I coped with stuff.
Coping mechanisms. Bang,
Sorry.
Bang, bang. Gun bullets.
After, however, he night.
Okay. I was changing stuff, but my Google document is like super donking out right now, so like it wasn't finished.
I mean mood, but like
I'm trying to get back into it right now.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise, I can't really talk to Celeste unless it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, as her sleep schedule is fine and mine isn't. She wakes up at 12 at midnight for some reason, stays up until 5 in the afternoon, and then goes to sleep, because that's her time.
I've never seen stuff like that before. Interesting.
Imagine having a different time zone.
I'm mad. Having a different time zone? That's a problem right there.
Damn it, we have to go back a year. Actually, how many years have we built up at this point?
say
A lot.
around 15.
However, after a long chase into the night,
However, computer.
after he, Basil actually has a good schedule. Compared to me, like, I want to talk to her. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to wake up at 12 in the morning. Then go to bed at 5. Yo, imagine having breakfast at fucking 4 o'clock.
Everyone else is having normal food, and you're just having pancakes.
And then, and then, and then when it's like 12 o'clock at 12 p.m., that's your dinner time.
Gem, please.
I get the I wake up at 3:45. Okay, cool. Actually, how do you manage that? Anyway, you started with butt again.
No! Then
Heyo! Welcome to the stream.
is the chat still going?
Yeah, chat's still going.
Who in the ha? Let me try and reload.
However, after a long chase in the night, I found myself
Wonderful.
cornered atop a humongous building. Add some more expedition here. This is a little too fast. Like this right here needs to be changed to a little bit more world building or a little bit more expedition.
Well, it's supposed to be not the clearest memory, but I do see what you're saying.
Yeah, this seems like weird.
It kind of is, kind of isn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, man, I'm sad I'm still blocked on the server. I mean,
what did she do?
she got into an argument with Masterfan.
For that is.
She already told you. He already told you, I think. No, he's not here anymore.
Y'all kind of just kept saying, like, there's some guy or whatever. Y'all never actually told me.
Oh. She got banned due to the fact that she wasn't really having the best of times with others. She would take things in the wrong context a lot. Because the people here used to love to talk about abusing children and all that kind of dark humor. And she doesn't like that kind of thing. So she tried to tell him off. But then everyone else was like, "Oh, you just don't get comedy." Because all comedy is apparently derived from dark humor.
That's stupid.
So, Master Fan gave her this thing.
She's in the right.
No, like, Master Fan gave her a question. What is comedy? What is your definition of comedy? She gave the answer, but, she gave the answer in, like, an essay. And, Master Fan's like, yeah, she wrote this. I accept this. But then he started bashing on her because she didn't
As one shouldn't do.
About the situation. Like, I get why everything happened now. I get why it all happened the way it did now. But, if we can avoid those kinds of things in the future, I would not mind letting her back in. Because she's grown as a person since that point.
Oh, yeah, character development.
Stitches is the... it was a dumb argument. It really was a fucking dumb argument. Because at the end, Stitches, like, the entire argument went from you don't understand comedy to haha, you have no morals yet you tell me that you want to save everyone from your sanity. It was so fucking dumb because every single thing that Stitches did, Master Fan would just flip it on its head and try to bash her for it.
Bruh.
It's fine though. I understand why it all happened. It's just a heat of a moment kind of deal. Some things you don't like saying happen, but at the same time, it's just so bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Robert, how's that reading coming along? If
I've finished the prologue, I guess. Yeah, the prologue, and I've corrected many things.
Corrected? What the heck are you
I've
doing?
Oh my god, there's everything.
I'm leaving suggestion.
I shambled to find my grapple. Bro, just seeing.
Shambling is a type of walking. It's what zombies do.
Yeah. That's. Bruh. I glided towards throughout the air.
Google Docs lagging again, so I can't even see it yet.
My balance drops. I did. What was this? So what? So my balance dropped, so did I. Okay, that makes more sense. Fatal blow through my heart. Yeah, everything makes sense. Message redacted. Oh no. A redacted message.
Redacted. Uh-oh.
Oh frick, what happened to the stream? What
Stream
happened?
explode. Oh heavens, that's a lot of changes you get there.
Bro, I'm kind of happy that you're just going through and fixing things. Like, I hate to be that guy,
Mm-hmm.
but, sometimes you just gotta take it.
Sometimes, yeah.
Billowing? That's a new word. That's a new word to my vocabulary.
I'm not too much of a fan of billowing.
No?
Not gonna lie.
Pretty sure it is a more apt word, but okay. Because normally you say flowing when it's like a...
You say flowing when it's a liquid, basically.
But it's like a long coat.
Like how, like... The reason why you can say flowing with a cape is it isn't attached to your arms, and so it actually can flow.
Yeah.
Coats
But like my
generally
dude's moving out here.
like he's
It does-
like he's mega schmovin'? Like he mega schmovin'?
Like
He's gonna have to do...
I mean, like
he's gonna have to schmoove a lot harder for that to happen.
Is my man you say bolt out here?
Does my man's have instant movement to where the cape just drags behind as he moves?
It's just a perfect 90-degree angle.
I mean, that would actually be how it worked.
That is amazing.
Bro, the more I look into like how abilities work, it's like, oh yeah, oh my god, how well did I make these and why? Oh no, my Sonic amiibo is breaking. That's sad.
oh no.
Oh no, Fester. I just gotta make sure I never touch you again.
Fester.
Yeah, use the fastest thing alive.
Deformed.
It sounds like it's like a festering disease, which it kind of is
Gotta
honestly
go
because it's
fast.
Sonic.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
Ugh, it's kind of gross.
Not gross, not
Which
gonna lie.
is pretty gross.
Also, the description is sweet. Oh no. There is no description. Take off your clothes. I still haven't changed that.
Wait,
The description
and
is
she
still
thinks
saying
it's sweet, so I think I know where this is going.
That ain't gonna
That's
happen
all
because
I'm
you're not
gonna say.
sleeping.
No!
Oof. It'd be like that.
I mean, like, she's sleeping, but you're not.
Yeah. I should probably change that. Alright. Cottages? Cottages?
Cottages. Caught cheese.
No! Grammarly errors! I can't. My heart.
It's okay.
Bro, Grammarly is trash.
I can't. My
Bro,
poor heart.
Whatever. It's like you're. As soon as you started correcting Grammarly, it's like, nope, put it back, please. This is an essay, I swear.
Hold on. I need to find a certain video so I can make a meme out of this just myself real quick. Hold on. Story to shreds real quick. I'm about to destroy myself.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Do. Catch this.
Hmm.
You know what? I'm probably gonna end this an hour early because I actually need sleep. You guys can stay for the entirety, but I
Okay.
can only last like 20 more minutes.
Eh,
At least when it comes to this kind of writing.
Okay.
Also, Robert, whenever you're done with this, could you look over what I'm trying to change so far on chapter A minus, A plus minus? I want to make sure that the story is good.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and you're like the best person when it comes to that I know when it comes to writing. Sometimes it'd be like that. You just have like this close circle of friends. I know Stitches writes a lot, but she doesn't want to show me anything she's written, so I can't really confirm. No. It's Night can't. You write smut. Oh,
Wait. Whoa.
no
What?
wonder you won't show me.
She what?
That's new. Actually, no, I knew that already, but come on.
All right. Now I gotta turn this into a meme real quick.
No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna meme her. No point. Not gonna start an old debate. It's funny.
An old debate.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I need more sleep. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
But also the reader literally paid me to write it, so commissions are nice. Well then, if that's how it be, that's how it be. I can't blame you for wanting money. But yeah. Tomorrow I'll come back onto this with a fresh mind, maybe even do some more writing. I don't know.
Okay.
Might
See ya.
might actually hit you guys up. I don't know.
Pardon?
Might actually hit you guys up, see if you want to like just talk.
Yeah, fair.
Just like outside of this entire block. Because
Yeah.
let's be real, friends are friends, not companions.
I'm not gonna say that's dumb, but
When you have people that only show that you're only friends with for a certain period of time, that's a companion, not a friend. We've learned this in video games.
Oh yeah.
like the new Paper Mario.
We don't talk about that.
All right, I'm gonna put something in images and videos real quick. This could be so funny, okay? Because you know my Discord profile icon, right?
Yeah. Also, yeah, selects these celeries, right? Friends are friends, not just companions.
There you go.
As long as you learn from that, you learn from video games, you're all good.
Yo, who
Oh yeah, I
needs
posted
school
it.
when you got video?
Alright, so I can still stay here for 50.
Mhm.
I can still stay here for 15 minutes because I want to at least stop at like an even number, not just a multiple of 5. I want to stop at a multiple of 10.
Nice. Oi, look at images and videos.
I already have. When
Oh.
when the entire book when your book gets better, but Grammarly's just like, no, it's worse. You gotta believe me. This is why Grammarly sucks ass.
My poor dude's heart.
Grammarly's not good at all.
No,
Ah.
it's great.
This is why I don't use Grammarly in the first place.
This is why I do. No, just kidding. I'm probably gonna go back and change the story worse, but make it so that the Grim layers go away.
Alright,
I must.
will do.
I accidentally closed the stream, so I'm gonna go back to it. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna see what else I can do to my own book. This entire fight scene just needs to be rewritten.
Rewriting.
Or I think this is fine.
Vantablack is gonna be
This is
definitely
fine.
getting fanfic. It's not Vantablack fanfic. Ah.
She writes, bro. Gotta get ready, my dude.
Sick her off of me. It is just.
Imagine. I'll even
You
give
can
her the
only
book.
You can only write fanfic once you've gotten to a certain point in
The
the story.
cave
so
scene
where
is
you
a perfect opportunity. That's what I'm saying.
Chapter 1. Like, chapter 1 is gonna be no more.
There we go. There, I have given her the book and just told
Are
her
you
to go at it.
No, please, no. No.
I can't wait for this, actually. I will do anything. Oh my god! My dude, you do realize that everything she's just saying is like, yes.
As long, you know what? I'm gonna put this in chat because I'm not gonna say that. So
If you have to put it in chat, That's sad. That's sad. Sad to see a man go down so far and so fast. I'm just gonna put this is fine for anything that I don't want to change. Sometimes it's just like you can't do anything about it.
Oh my goodness.
I will do anything, senpai. I will do anything, Oni-chan. Just give me the word.
You're the older brother out of y'all two, alright?
Yes. I am the older one.
Perfectly balanced, as all relationships should be.
I swear to God, if she starts calling me Oni-chan again, I'm gonna be. It's either a win.
Yes!
It's either gonna be a win or a loss. I don't know.
Yes, 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 yes.
10 minutes.
Come on. Come on.
This is fine. Start off with some character direction. Oni-chan. Oh my God.
Wait,
Start out with
what?
some character interactions. It's okay.
Oh! There is
Okay.
no chapter 1. Chapter 1 is no more. Yeah, and the Oni-chan thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll use it.
You know someone's being serious when they have like the little squiggly line at the end. Yee. Wait.
So basically rewrite. You know what? I'm gonna do what I keep telling you to do. I'm gonna keep a point of reference. I'm gonna keep the bottom part as a point of reference so I don't lose like what I wanted.
Mhm.
And then I can delete it later when it's finally finished. Alright, so it's 9:20. I shall see you later. Have a nice day. To anyone on the stream. Bye.
Oh.
Ciao.